Hey everybody, we are here with day 10 of Junk Journal July 2023, hosted by @MegJournals, hashtag Junk Journal July. Day 10 is stripped back. When I saw this the other day, I wondered if it was supposed to be stripped back or if it was supposed to be striped back, and if it was just a grammatical error, spelling error. But I think watching everybody else's videos today, it's kind of, I'm going to go with it. It's supposed to be stripped back. So, stripped back to me means back to the basics. And I played around with what to do for this prompt, and I think what I initially thought was, oh, I'll just make some basic journal cards. But I feel like that's pretty much what I've been doing is working on ephemera and building ephemera and all that. And so I thought I would try something different. This was my other thought that came to mind when I heard of stripped back. And I saw Cindy at Studio Lou did a little bit of a version of this. My other thought was to pull out this is my book pieces envelope, and I wondered if I could do something with the strips of books that I have, where I've stripped the backs of the books. These are cloth covered books. So there is that option, but I am kind of low on time. Here's the stripped front of a book. But I'm kind of low on time, so I just thought I would come on here and kind of play around with, there's another stripped spine. Another stripped front and back of a book. But anyways, I think that's a bigger project, and so I just thought I would come on here today and play around with. I'm doing the whole, use what you have, and I struggle back and forth with hoarding things and savoring things and saving things versus just use them, do something with them, use them. So what I have here is an old composition book. And it's beautiful. The writing in it is beautiful. It's not full, but January 8th, 1904. I can't read the handwriting, but it's obviously old and obviously very beautiful. Look how it's stained. This page has stained that. Anyways, so I thought, you probably can't see it, but it's so old that it used to have lines on it, but it don't anymore. So I thought I would do a little bit with these pages, Theophilk. In the realm of stripping back using tape, using clear packing tape to kind of strip these pages, basically. For some reason, I just don't want to use this front page, but I guess I will. You know what? This paper is really crunchy. So it's not salvageable. Sometimes you get old paper that you can do something else with, but this is technically only good for collage. I love that, and I want to try to keep that if I can. Set that aside and that aside. But maybe, see, like it tears so easily because it's so fragile. How awesome would this have been if it was full? How awesome would it have been? But it's not full. We just have actually maybe a total of 8 to 10 pages, it looks like. Unfortunately. Of course, I'm going to keep this spine, this cover, because it's old and pretty and it says composition on it, and that's just really neat. I think I got them all out, so that's good. So yeah, basically what I want to do is just take this page, and I'll be making little pieces like this. Let's see a good way you can see that. So it's just got little pieces of the writing in it. And I just want to do, you know, a few smaller pieces. I don't want big pieces like this, but I mean, this is, I can use this now for collage fodder and the sorts. This one's still kind of sticky for whatever reason. So I thought I would make a couple of these little pieces. You can see them. They'll be a neat addition, I think, to a journal or a collage piece or whatever. So we're kind of go with the stripping of the paper here. But it's kind of a way to salvage the handwriting, because again, this paper is so fragile that I don't know we would be able to use it for anything. So we'll just put our clear packing tape down and strip it off. I think this make neat little pieces. I don't know what I'll do with them, but again, it's a way to salvage this beautiful handwriting. And stripping this paper. Interesting way to make some additions. Let's see if we can gather one more from this page, and we'll call it done on this one. The key is to not let go of your tape, because then you won't be able to pick it up. This one didn't pull off very much writing. It just mainly is okay. You can do a long strip. Yeah, the key is to not let go of your tape, because once you get it down, you won't be able to pull it back up, I'm sure. But you can go back with the little piece that you had, that you didn't stick down, and grab another piece of the See, I've got this area here that doesn't have any paper on it. That's where I was holding on to it, but it's still sticky, so I can just grab another piece. And I mean, it's no longer sticky, so I guess it probably is a good idea to do them in longer strips, because I can always make them shorter if I need them shorter for my project, versus if I have a whole bunch of little ones and I need a long one. I don't have that, so. Oh, looky there. Almost threw that away. I think I'm going to go this way with this one. Oh, this one pulled the whole page off. Interesting. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, probably because it's thin, because I've already stripped a layer from the other side, huh? I didn't think about that. But yep, that's exactly what's happening. Which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, it's a neat way to preserve this handwriting, because it won't last forever on this paper. It may last for a little bit longer on this tape. And I've got playing around in my head with some journal ideas. Do you guys do that? You roll around ideas for what you want to do with journals? Like some ideas? Like you have this ongoing crazy list of ideas? I do. And I think I have the perfect journal to incorporate these in. I think. This one's just got a little bit. We'll grab it all right there. And strip it back. That stripped the color off. These old pages. They're so pretty. So, that's kind of what I'm going with for stripped back. I'm about out of tape, which is okay. Maybe we can salvage this 1904 date. I think we got most of it. Nice. So if I make them in the bigger sizes, I can always cut them down. If I need them for a smaller project. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Champion Penmanship Instructor. I believe it. I believe it, because this person has the penmanship. That's faux show. think I'm going to keep these intact to use. Again, I've got an idea for which journal I want to use these in. So these, I can do some collage with them full on. So yeah, we'll just got some tape strips now that we can easily use. And they're aged, but they've got the handwriting preserved. I think they turned out pretty cool. Pretty simple way to interpret stripped back. Basically, you take your tape, and you can do it with magazine images and things like that. I just kind of wanted to play around with these handwritten pages that I've been keeping forever because they're so beautiful. I didn't want to do anything with them, but in the spirit of using what I have and using stuff up, this is what we did with them. And I, you know, didn't get rid of them. I didn't tear them up. I can still use them for other things. So there you go. There's your quick little video on stripped back. Day 10 of Junk Journal July 2023, hosted by @Meg Journals. Check her out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 11 paper samples. So that should be interesting. So yeah, we will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.